Hi there, Pisces. How are you doing? This is a reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or signature. So if you've got very strong Pisces in your chart or signature Pisces. And this is all about what's transforming in your relationships throughout 2024. We'll do your situation first, your energy first, so you'll know if it's resonating with you or not. It's a general read, so the first few cards that come out, you'll know if it's tapping into your situation where you are and relationships and your connections. So we'll do that first. The reason I wanted to do this reading is because the collective reading showed huge transformations in relationships for everybody throughout 2024, especially with Pluto going into Aquarius and different astrological impacts this year, as well as various other things. So I wanted to have a look at each sign, a deep dive into each sign to get the transformations that's more specific, more permanent, pertinent to your situation. We'll look at 4 areas and I'll timestamp them in the description box so you can jump to an area that's more of interest if you like to. We have you first, so we'll do your transformations first and where you are, your situation. We'll then look at romance, romantic relationships. Then we'll do friends and family, and then more public facing, so public, social, work, community-based relationships. So let's start with you. Where are you at, Pisces? Where are you at? Okay. What's your situation, Pisces, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay, there's something coming. You could be feeling quite numb or potentially in an indecision with something or foggy. It's usually why it takes a while to come through. Let's have a look. There we go. We have Wandering Universe, Watching Clouds. Yeah. Lie back, rest, and relax. We're kind of in between. It's almost like there's an in between worlds energy coming straight up for you. So if you're feeling that, Wondrous Universe, Walking Beauty. Yeah, there's like an ethereal, like things are in the spiritual and not in the physical just yet for you at the moment, Pisces. Nothing quite seems to be clicking into reality, perhaps. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yeah, there's a bit of just general tension. That's the energy that's here. Just a little bit of general tension. Just around things in general. Let's have a look at what is being healed for you now, but also in the near future and throughout 2024. What's being what's being healed on your currently? What are you looking at? What are you dealing with? What kind of energy are you dealing with for healing, Pisces? There could be a feeling of anticipation as well here for you, just anticipating what's to come, maybe things that have happened that haven't quite happened in the past, that haven't quite completed yet. There's an in between state, feeling really in between. Some of this apprehension could also be excitement for some of you. What's being healed for Pisces? Well, we've got these. Okay, we've got sadness, beauty. This feels very much like creativity as well, Pisces. And we've got entrapment. Okay, I'm going to keep these up actually so you can see all of them, because we'll be layering over the energy in a second. Okay, yeah, it's like not quite sure which way to turn. There's an energy here of feeling like you're just watching things and not quite sure. They're just not landing in the material, in the physical world just yet. This could be applying to any situation. This is your general energy at the moment. So something that you are working on but not quite sure how it's going. A relationship that potentially is, there's just a bit of an in-between state. There's just an evolution happening. Something's got momentum moving forward. Okay, let's have a look at what kind of questions you might be asking. How can I deepen my trust right now? Okay. There's a definite feeling of just trusting the universe with something that's some situation that you've been in, or potentially just across all of life at the moment for you, Pisces. A feeling of being limited in the choice or the direction in some way, or not knowing all of what's happening, not knowing, not having answers, somebody not responding to you, somebody not maybe giving you very short responses, and it's very unclear where you stand. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Okay, remember we're talking about your general energy at the moment. So these are kind of questions that you might be asking yourself or being asked of through this healing pathway, through this transformation, because you're transforming a sadness, beauty, and entrapment. So the beauty is really resonating with how you feel about creativity, things you're creating, but also in yourself and what you see as beautiful. Sadness is relating to a situation, and this is within relationships. So we'll see what comes up for the different areas for you. And there's a limit. There's something limiting here. There's a limiting feeling here. What's limiting? Okay, so what energy are you being asked to embody through 2024 within your relationships? What energy are you being asked to embody? Oh, okay. Shed old skin. Yeah, we're definitely in between states at the moment, Pisces. We're definitely in between states. This does feel very general at the moment. The energy very general, like one thing happens and something else happens, and it's not even like a chaos feeling. It's just things aren't clicking. The jigsaw puzzle has all the pieces, but they're not quite together just yet. And it's like there's a time bound thing here as well. Like, I'm just going to put this down here so we've got a bit more room. How there could be like an impatience feeling, like really wanting to know something now, and the answers aren't quite coming. They're not coming quick enough, or not enough of the answer is coming quick enough. What energy is going to be around Pisces? What energy is going to be around Pisces? Okay. We have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. This feels very much like love and comfort in stillness. And that's this lie back and relax watching clouds energy. I think we might run out of space here. Lord, take charge with authority. There's some part here about communicating and asking for what you want, or at least expressing where you stand. You express this feeling of limitation, expressing this feeling of sadness. We've got Autumn, release the old and rest. And we've got Hunter, track down your fears and desires. It's almost like you don't want to know the answer to some of this. It's like it's not quite clicking into place, but there's an anticipation and about the answer that's coming. There's a lot of mental energy here coming through, actually, that's causing like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there is a real beauty in this kind of flow and feeling free and going with the flow, but there's also an anxiousness that's coming with that as well. but you're letting some things go from the past. We're shedding old skin and we're letting things go. We're in autumn mode here. And this whole energy is asking you to be okay with the unknown a little bit. We've got the okay. Yeah, we've got the holy mountain. This is kind of spiritual quest and journeying closer to your beliefs, to your spiritual pathway, like to ascend the spiritual pathway, to become it's closer to the sun, it's closer to enlightenment. We've got the ancient ones. So this is really drawing on the energy of all of those that have walked before us, all of the energy, all of the teachings in this kind of quest. We've got luminous warrior. This is so your energy, Pisces. This is an absolute pure, in truth, warrior of light. Light by the sun and light by the moon. This is carrying and holding truth in the most delightful way. This feels like your direction, Pisces. This feels like your direction, this luminous warrior. And we've got the serpent. This is all about truth and the quest for knowledge, the quest and the search for truth. And we've got the snake here as well, shed old skin. But the energy of this card is all about the truth. Okay. It could be, this will come out in the rest of the reading, but it could be the truth within relationships, because we're looking at the energy of relationships at the moment. It could be the truth or gaining knowledge about something within relationships. Okay. What's your purpose path in 2024 with relationships? How are your relationships affecting your purpose in 2024, Pisces? Okay. We have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature, and trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yeah, there's a release here. There's a trust. Get grounded. The groundedness is going to come in when the knowledge comes in, when the truth comes in. That's when you'll really start to earth something. Remember how this energy is like really it's up in the clouds. We're not quite sure what's going to land. We're not quite sure what's going to happen. There's been some changes out of your control almost, and you're not quite sure where that puts you, this entrapment, this feeling of limitation. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? It's not even a feeling of letting go very strongly. I mean, it's always trusting the larger purpose, but there's a feeling of moving through, even with. So moving through these relationships, moving through this energy, even with this feeling of, okay, what are my expectations right now? What is it that I'm asking of people? And do I even know that that's possible? And how can I deepen the trust in what's happening? It doesn't mean that all of these other emotions won't come up, but it's how can I trust, how can they be there and I walk through anyway? How can I trust that that's the truth? There's a search for truth here, especially with this serpent card, this luminous warrior, is the ultimate enlightenment, the ultimate embodiment of enlightenment for us while we're walking the earth plane, while we're here. This is really powerful energy. Okay, let's have a look at some of the doors that might be opening for you within your relationship areas in 2024. What kind of doors are opening for you along this pathway? What kind of doors are opening for you, Pisces? What kind of doors are opening for you? Okay. Yeah, there's a certain uncertainty in the energy that you're feeling right now. Almost shaky. I feel like a shaky nervous system, shaky. The Odyssey, take in the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. We've got beauty. Some of this is being just staying in the moment and capturing exactly where you are and the beauty of the moment. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to get one more for you, Pisces. What doors are opening for Pisces in 2024 in relationship spirit? Yeah, I can feel this in my body. There's a nervousness, like a anticipation and nervousness. It doesn't even feel necessarily bad. It's a shift. Something Something's shifted. Yeah, sunset. We're letting go. Release release the old and rest, because so much new is coming in, Pisces. Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Pass this card on. We're sunsetting a lot. That's where some of this sadness is coming from. We're sunsetting a lot because it's not true for us anymore. Okay. Right, now let's have a look at romance and romantic relationships. So in your romantic relationships, what's happening? What's the situation right now, and how is that energy impacting you, your situation, oh, impacting you, your situation, and what does 2024 look like for romantic relationships? Let's have a look at that for you, Pisces. Okay, what's the situation? What's the situation now, Spirit, for Pisces? There is a real knowing. There's a real knowing that where you're going is where you're meant to be. I'm just going to move these over slightly because we're going to need this room on this side to put our situations. Okay. There's a knowing in you that what's coming is meant to be. Okay, we've got 5 of water, 5 of cups, and 3 of fire, ships coming in. There's been sadness in romantic relationships, and there's been an action or decision where you feel you are exactly where you're meant to be. Okay. What's the current situation? What's the current situation for Pisces? We've got this sadness coming through straight away in romantic relationships. This could be for some of you. You thought the situation you were in, you thought that this situation was the situation for you, and then there's a sadness that's come around that realization. We've got patience. Okay, temperance. So at the moment we're in a state of limbo, and we're working out the right kind of balance, harmonious balance within this situation. Okay, let's look at potential future energy of this situation, and then we'll look at the energy surrounding the whole relationship and how it's going to transform, how your relationship specifically in romantic partnerships is transforming through 2024. Okay, we've got call, judgment. This is going to even out this relationship. If this is resonating for you, Pisces, with the sadness and this realization in a romantic partnership, there's going to be some fairness within this connection that comes in to level out what's been going on for you within this connection, for both people within this connection. Okay, so the energy that's surrounding this is nothing is set in stone, mutable moon. So this is where we've got this wishy-washy kind of not quite sure where we are, not quite sure what's happening, not quite sure energy. We really don't know. There's two things with this. One is we don't know, and that's a good thing. And there's the other thing is we don't know, and that's a anxiety inducing feeling. So it could, depending on your situation, obviously this is general energy, so apply it how it fits in your situation, and if that's resonating. But it's not quite set in stone. It's like you thought something was one way, something kind of knocked that off its uh certainty, and we're waiting. Okay, and we're waiting now to really find out the core of the situation. Okay, I'm going to move this along because four have come out. We've a time to give rather than take. This very much feels new moon in Virgo. This feels like understanding the other person's point of view, regardless of the situation. Trying to get these answers from understanding both parts of the puzzle, and that's how it can kind of you can understand what's been happening and why it's been happening, because there feels like a lot of why has this been happening. We've got prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. We've got a lot of earth energy here. A new start is coming, new moon. We have a lot of new moon energy, new moon and just past new moon energy here on these cards. We've got 3 new moons, and we've got 2 before. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Okay, for this won't resonate for everybody. For people who are in a situation that looks like it's separating, physically separating, or there's discussions of some kind of separation here, it's with the energy around this whole situation, with in this romantic relationship, is shedding old and coming into something new. Some of your answers are going to come from this understanding piece, not necessarily agreeing, but the understanding piece. And when you understand where somebody is, that's where we can see what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet. It's like you can understand why somebody isn't meeting you exactly where you are when when you've given more listening time than explaining time, because this person perhaps can't understand where you are when you're explaining. Maybe the energy around this is like they just don't necessarily see or understand, or they don't have the capacity at this moment to understand all of it, understand where you're coming from. But the end of this situation is leading you, Pisces, into a romantic relationship that has what you dream of in it, whether that's the relationship you're in now, whether it's a new relationship if you're not in a romantic relationship right now, or like a rebirth of your existing, or there's definite rebirth of a romantic relationship coming through here. Okay, let's see what let's see what's behind this energy. Let's see what's behind this energy in this romantic connection. This could also be for Pisces, if you are not in a romantic relationship currently, this could be energy that's still with you from a previous relationship, somebody that you're thinking about, or there's still contact, there's still some connection between you both energetically or physically. Let's have a look at what's behind this energy. What's been behind this energy? What's been behind this energy for this romantic connection for Pisces spirit, please? There's a lot hidden, Pisces, here, because it doesn't usually take so long for cards to come out, and nearly all of the shuffles have had like a whole bunch of cards come out at the same time, which is usually, for me, is like, for me, the energy feels very much like it's all, there's either all or nothing. Or we've got like a stuckness. Feel like something is hidden. Oh, we had a card flip here. Hold on a second. Yeah, we've got, yeah. We've got influences, attachment, third parties, and peers. So there's been something else influencing this connection. There's been something or someone else influencing this connection. Loyalty, trusting, rehabilitation, and believing. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. You definitely have had a realization about something in this connection that's to do with truth. There's a justice here as well that's coming through. Okay. What else in this romantic connection? This realization will come from listening to someone. There's a trust here for other people. There's also a trust here for your own intuition, your own knowing. Beginnings, try again, new directions, start over. This is exactly what we were just talking about. So there's an energy here of something needing a complete fresh start, with shedding old skin here as well, needing a complete fresh start. This situation, for some of you, it will be that you thought that it was going to be one thing and it's turned out to be something else, and you're not quite sure how you feel about that. It's like you thought you knew someone, and then all of a sudden that's kind of turned upside down, that's turned on its head, and now you're in a situation of, okay, do we start over? How do we move this forward? How do we transform this? How does this old energy leave, and how do I get new energy in this situation? Okay, let's look at future energy. No, let's first look at what the lessons have been. Okay, straight away, what the lessons have been in this partnership for both people is what I was going to say. And we've got illuminate the shadow, focus on a solution. Something has been hidden, for sure. Something's been hidden, and if you haven't realized that yet, if you haven't got the information yet, specifically, and we're on a search for truth as well here. And this hunter, the tear down your fears and desires, is like sticking your head in the sand and then bringing your head out of the sand energy, and it's like hunting down the truth. Something's definitely been hidden. This could be either way. This could be from someone to you, but this could also be your own desires, and this has made you feel trapped in this connection. It's made you feel trapped, and that there's a lot of sadness here as well, Pisces. What else has been? But this lesson is for both people in this situation, or everybody that's involved in this situation. Things coming to light. Okay, we've got secret temptation, being led astray, and we've got here, don't we, influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. This feels very much like people outside of the relationship having an influence on the connection. Okay, this could be current partnership, or it could be old energy that's still with you that hasn't been released yet. Both feel equally strong. Okay, let's have a look at future energy in 2024 for you. Future energy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. Okay. This is still with you, this energy very strong. It's either the energy of the person is with you really strongly, they're still in your life somehow. That could be like even on social media, that could be Physically, that could be you work in the same place, you live on the same street, in the same area. There's something that is still keeping you connected in a way that is not healthy. It's under influences. It could be under influences of anything, but something that is not allowing the true nature of this connection to come to light. Also, not allowing the entrapment, sorry, also not allowing the true love to come to light, because there's so much love here for you. There's like this luminous warrior card is not the kind of energy where there's anything like this that can get in. Codependency, secret temptation, the other influences, even this Five of Water. This energy that you have and you're holding, and the energy that you're going to be really stepping into this year, is not in any of these, or codependency. It's like if you're supposed to be here, none of this energy can be around you. Okay. What else for Pisces in 2024? What else for Pisces in 2024? The romantic connection. I feel like shifting this energy has been very hard, or feels very difficult. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We've got joy and delight here as well. There's not enough fun being had in your romantic connections, in your romantic outlook, in your romantic if you're single, this will be how you're looking for romance. If you're looking for romance, or about how you're romancing yourself. This in a single situation is like dinner for yourself, taking yourself out on a date. This is like even just to the cinema, or this is energy where you can play and have fun and enjoy. And the lightness, there's a heaviness around this energy, and a lightness that will be coming in for you in 2024. And this new beginning is about having more joy and delight and playfulness in this connection. Okay, what else for 2024? Okay, 2024. Okay, yeah, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Two things coming straight through with this. This connection here that you're in, or that's either physically in your life right now or in the past, but you still feel the energy around you quite strongly, has been a past life. It's why it's affected you so much, is this sadness, this Five of Water, and this entrapment, feeling like them, even though you know something's bad for you, perhaps it's the pull to that situation. And this is why. The other thing that's coming with this card as well is past life relationship coming into, so somebody on a positive level coming in to support your journey with yourself, your transformation, the connection you have to yourself. And it could be both for some of you, or just one of those things for some of you, however that resonates. Okay, one more for Pisces, please. In romantic relationships in 2024. Okay, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Even if you're with someone and that relationship is more like this joyful, playful relationship, there's an energy still with past romantic connections. And stepping into this luminous warrior requires all of that energy from the past to be shed. Okay, we're shedding the old skin of everything that's going to stop us from being in this extremely beautiful, powerful energy. We're sunsetting everything and we're getting grounded. Okay, for some of you, this is going to be a relationship here that is physically parting, or recently parted. Okay, let's have a look at some advice for you from Spirit on how to move forward and how to deal with this energy, how to move forward with this energy. How can we release this energy? Okay, how can you release this energy, Pisces? Spirit, a stag spirit, take the lead. This is your choice. This is you saying no. This is you saying no, I'm not going to have this secret temptation. I'm not going to stay in the shadows. This is also ask for what you want. Take the lead in asking for what you want so that you don't feel entrapped. Take the lead in asking for what expectations are possible right now. This is taking the lead in your own romantic life and making the choices that don't keep you in this energy so that you can be co-creating with spirit, co-create with spirit. Okay, we've got the ancient ones as well in the holy mountain. There's wisdom. There's a lot of energetic wisdom around you that's coming through, and this is like that wondrous universe as well. This is like turning from linear into a spiritual experience on earth. This is really amazing energy that you've got to move through this situation, but I can see this has been very painful. But you're healing sadness here in your own energy for connection, and we're healing sadness in the romantic relationship as well, in the memory or energy that we're holding for romantic relationship. Okay, oops, that was me. Okay, all right, Pisces, let's now have a look at friends and family energy. So we're going to take these ones away. Let's have a look at friends and family energy. So your friends and family, the close, your chosen loved ones, your soul family, the people that are in your life, like close by, the people that you might share a home with, the people that you speak to, the people that feel like soul family, family, friends. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. All right, let's do family, friends now. So what's the situation? What's the situation, Spirit, between Pisces and family and friends? Situation and the connection, what's the energy in the connection between family and friends for Pisces right now? Everything's feeling stuck, Pisces, for you. Oh, family and friends, family and friends. It could be this Pluto energy as well that's coming in that is deeply going to affect Pisces this year. All of the signs. If you have heavy Pisces in your chart, or if your Pisces ascending as well, it's going to impact all areas. What about this situation and the connection and the relationship between Pisces and friends and family? They're your safe haven, Pisces. Friends and family are your safe haven. Okay. What's the energy with the connection? What's the connection? What's the foundation of the connection with friends and family? Coming apart, yeah. Okay. The people that are in your life that aren't friends, like true friends, you're going to have less acquaintances and more soul friends, soul family coming in. Okay. It's like everything that is not supporting this luminous warrior energy, everything that doesn't resonate as high as this, the ancient ones, this spirit guidance. I've just realized as well in the romantic relationship connections, we've got take the lead and we've got take the lead here. So there is taking charge. There is a huge taking charge of your own life. This could be where this energy shifts when something clicks, when those pieces of the puzzle just drop into place, or you just get a couple of those pieces that drop into place. That could be where this happens. So friends and family, this one wanted to come out. Okay. Wizard of awareness. Your friends and family are your safe haven. When things fall apart, these people, including friendships that fall apart, because we're looking at friendship, family connections, but when things fall apart, your friends and family are going to be the people that really help you see from a different perspective. Okay. Right, let's look at the energy that's surrounding friends and family right now. Let's look at the energy that's surrounding friends and family. Yeah, it's like they're your safety net. They're your security. Yeah, things are being transformed in a huge way. Yeah, spirit of fire, huge transformation happening for you, and that's how your friends are going to help you through these transformations. New people will come into your life as well, but this is taking confident, bold action. Sacred Mountain. We also had, didn't we? Oh, let me just move the light there for you. We also had Holy Mountain. So there's a, within all your relationships, there is a quest for spiritual knowledge. I feel like you'll deepen with friends and family where you've got a spiritual connection. You resonate with the same things, you have similar energy, you're on similar journeys. That's going to become that, those sacred friendships are going to become really profound. And we've got nature spirits. This is trusting in the earth, like trusting in the earth. This water, as Pisces, the water, the emotional energy is stabilized through nature and it nurtures nature. There's a nurturing here. There is a there's a literal walking in nature to absorb the goodness and the medicine that nature holds, and that will ground you from this sadness. That will help this transform. But there's also seeing the magic in the earth that's all around you in the moment. It's seeing the magic. Okay. Well, let's see how your friends and family connections and relationships are going to, any situation that might be happening for you in 2024. What does Pisces need to be aware of, Spirit? Friends and family situations. Friends and family. Yeah. If you feel like you need to break, like emotionally, you just need to be held. Your friends and family, the people that you trust, are the ones that are going to support you through this. Yeah, King of Swords. They're going to help you think in a different way. They are going to help you think from a completely different perspective. They're going to help you become a master of your own mind, and they're going to help you be able to communicate in a different way. It's like for some of you as well, this is like language, the language that you use, like being very mindful of your words. So being aware of what you say you're going to do versus what you do to help you have more faith and more confidence to take action the way that action needs to be taken. But you need to, all of this action is towards like a sacred love, a sacred space, a sacred way of behaving, because the energy that we've been having has kept you away from that. It's like the energy, some of the energy surrounding you, Pisces, is stopping you from being able to reach this sacred mountain because of the influence that it's having on you. The potential here, I mean, this is so powerful. How else are friends and family? Judgment. Yeah, we've got more judgment. We had judgment before and we've got judgment here. Okay. And we've got Knight of Swords. So you're going to have communication from people. The relationships you're connected to, the friends and family, soul family, you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna have information from them. I almost, for anybody that resonated with the first part of this reading for the romantic relationships, if and this is only going to apply to some of you, if that situation is somebody leaving a situation right now, whether that's leaving a situation, just letting it go from your heart space, from your energy space, from your mental space, if you're releasing a situation at the moment as we go into 2024, you're going to get some you're going to get some news from somebody. It's almost like somebody's going to set you up, or you're going to get a phone call of someone that you haven't spoken to for ages, and they're going to say, hey, let's do something. And it's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. But you've got the 10 of Cups here, which is celebration with friends and family. This is the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay. So you absolutely have security and safety in these relationships. Any of these relationships that are not good, and I feel for most of you, your core friends and family network, you have those connections in place, and it's really being able to lean on those and trust that that's okay. And anybody that leaves your life, it's because they're not in alignment with this energy, with you actually taking charge for your own life, you having the confidence to do that. But anybody that is feeling this sadness, this the 5 of Cups we had before, this sadness here, this entrapment, anybody, if you're feeling this energy quite strongly, there is a real call to get out in nature. We've got Earth Mother here, which is the medicine, and we've got Nature Spirit here. Okay. Almost feel to do this with friends and family for some of you, to be out in nature, complete like electronic detox, no phone, no TV, nothing, just a complete shut off from the world, because that's going to create this sacred space which will give you the energy to take action. But it's friends and family that will help you, that will really help you. So the advice we have is solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Okay. So the solitude feels like either time out in your life, in another area of your life. This feels like romantic relationship because of the energy we've just had before. It could also apply actually to some of you with work or with something that you're doing in public life, but we will look at that after. And taking some time for yourself doesn't necessarily mean a separation. It just means from someone, because we're in relationship energy, it just means the compassion to see another, the listening side. It also means knowing how to replenish yourself. It's like being around other people are draining. If you find yourself drained being around other people sometimes, or being in too much activity, this solitude will help you get back to nurture you, because this this playfulness, this kind of joy and delight that's coming for you, and it's definitely coming for you because it's come up in both joy and delight in your energy, playfulness in the romantic one, and we've got the 10 of Cups here. Okay, so there is future energy that is absolutely supporting your move through this situation into something really positive. But with, like we say here, with your energy, Pisces, we're sunsetting some stuff first. Let's just get one more for friends and family. One more, friends and family. It could be going away. This could be going away with friends and family, and completely isolating yourself, as I say, just having some what I call bubble time, just being in a bubble. Okay, one more for Pisces, please, for friends and family connections, the energy between friends and family for Pisces. Yeah, we've got inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Yeah. You'll get some inspiration from friends and family on how to move through the energy that we've been having, that we've seen so far, and into trusting your path and being grounded. Yeah. Certainly for some of you, this energy is going somewhere in nature that really nourishes your soul. A safe haven. We need a bit of a safe haven. Okay. Friends and family is certainly going to help you in 2024, Pisces. Okay. Let's move these. now, and let's take a look at kind of your public facing self. So community, at work, social, other aspects of your relationships. Let's see what's happening with those. Okay. Let's have a look here. So what's the situation in your more public relationships? Okay. Anxiety. Oh, we've got two. Yeah, anxiety. Oh no, sorry, deceit and yin and yang. Okay. Okay. Let me get one more card before I say what's coming through. This feels connected to the first one, to the romantic side. This yin and yang is also balance, justice, and that's come up in all of the in all three relationship connections. Something's unbalanced, Pisces. And it's almost like you're just realizing how unbalanced something is. Yeah. Daughter, personal healing and happiness. Yes. Okay. Oh my God, Spirit are amazing. So there has been something that's happened that has thrown your how you interact. This, if you resonated with the romantic side of things, the way that the energy was coming through in that part of the reading, this is impacting your wider connections. It could be that you had a business with your partner, and that's why the energy is still connected. It could be you've got a lot of shared friends. It could be you go to the same places. There's something impacting in your more public facing, your work facing relationships that has deceit. If it's not the romantic, it's something that's happened within friends, within family, within work, where there's been the energy of somebody really stabbing you in the back almost, and it hasn't it's unbalanced you, and it's unbalanced your social settings. We've got daughter, personal healing and happiness. Okay, so the reason this has all been happening is with I want to say we're flushing out. We're totally flushing out, and it's going somewhere so much better. We've got that 10 of Cups energy with friends and family, and we've got this amazing energy, this deep truth, this deep spiritual enlightenment energy coming through. Out of all of the decks that I have, all of the tarot cards, this luminous warrior is the deepest enlightenment card for me as a reader. And for that to be here, I'm not surprised, Pisces, because your energy is absolutely stunning. The Pisces energy is like the culmination of all of the zodiac, and in its brightest light, it illuminates all of the zodiac. And for that for that to be here is just absolutely amazing. And regardless of the situations that's happening here in more public facing relationships, or if you resonated with a romantic, we're going somewhere much better. We're flushing out things that we cannot take with us in here. You're having you're having a clear out. We're spring cleaning the garden and the gate. So this energy is very much like, okay, we are somewhere that is quite beautiful and quite pleasant to be. But what happens if we go through that gate? What happens if we go into new pastures? What happens if we go over the top of the hill? What's there? This is movement away from where we currently are. Okay. And this is, again, in like public facing relationships. So this could apply to work situation. It could apply to your social, where you are socially. Somehow in a more of a public, it's coming outside of the home. And we've got hostility. There's been a lot of uproar in this in relationships outside of the home too. There's been a lot of drama. I want to get one more. There's been a lot of drama. It's almost like some of it you've been involved in, some of it you've just been completely caught in the crossfires in. but there's no balance for you there. And it's like you need to rest and recharge. There's no balance in the energy, and that's draining as well. So that could be one of the things that have been draining you, Pisces. What else about the situation for more public facing relationships for Pisces? Okay, yeah, happy family. I mean, this as well, family and friends was your safe haven. And this feels very much like happy family, like your future energy is coming in as happy family. This feels very future energy. We're getting more balance in what's deserving in a mutual connection. There's some people around you, Pisces, that give to take. And let's have a look at this situation. But we are going somewhere much happier than where this has been so far. It will clear out. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it clear out. Yeah, just totally washing away. Okay, let's see this situation. Yeah. Okay, we've got Three of Pentacles. Oh, we've got loads. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, sneaky. Somebody's been sneaky. Doing things with different people, collaborating with different types of people in your community. We've got sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. More stability is coming in. People, we've got Seven of Swords. There has been sneakiness. There has been sneakiness here. And it could have been somebody with outside of the home in your community. Whether this is connected to the energy we've seen already or not. And we've got Page of Wands. It might be, there might be a few stumbles along the way getting out of this gate and opening this door to personal happiness. We might trip up a little bit, but you're getting there, Pisces. Okay, absolutely getting there. Anybody that isn't for your highest good in 2024 is being shoved out by spirit. That's what I want to say. They are being shoved out. Because by walking through the door, it's like what I'm seeing, like what I'm being given, what I'm seeing is once you walk through this door or this gate, it's going to shut behind you. And that's kind of the full circle. Okay, let's have a look here about the situation. Sorry if you can hear that outside. There's somebody on a motorbike, I think. That sounds very noisy. So sorry if that's being picked up. Let's have a these connections outside of the home. These connections outside of the home. Let's look at the movement of this situation through 2024. What's the movement of this situation through 2024 for Pisces? Yeah. Intuition. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Three of Wands and the Moon. You know, Pisces, who to be around and who not to be around. You know where there's illusions, where there's people just pulling the wool over your eyes. I want to get one more here for you. It's like it's almost like you're a personal investigator. Like all of this stuff has come up, all of this drama has come up somehow, somewhere in this these public facing connections. That it could be work, it could be friendship groups, it could be extended like acquaintances. But somebody's pulling the wool over your eyes and you're going to find out what's happening. You're going to find out what's happening and you're going to say, okay, fine. I know now I can move on. Yeah. Oh, this is why we needed to get another one. Tower. You're going to find out why things have happened, why things have been the way that they are. This tower feels very positive for you. It feels like the tower will move you towards this family. This complete destruction here will move you where you need to be. The destruction isn't for you. It isn't to you, it's for you. Okay, let's have a look at the lessons here. Let's have a look. Yeah. Have we got, yeah. The lessons here is the courage to trust, the courage to trust in what's meant for you will happen. The courage to trust the silence, I want to say as well. So where you're in this energy of just kind of like watching and in this uncertainty, it's the courage to be there, to fully be there, even though it's uncomfortable. We've got some very uncomfortable energy here and some very painful situations. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. We're coming away from this entrapment, Pisces. We're coming away from this entrapment and this I want to move these off here actually. We're moving away. Okay. Well, yeah, patience. I accept that I accept that everything happens in divine order. Be here now. Be here now and lean on family. Family, soul family, friend family. Lean on blood family and not blood family, I want to say. Like the people that are your people, they've got your back. And until things shift, because spirit has a plan. Spirit, absolutely. The universe, life has a plan for you. But it might not come in as quickly as you want it to. With this Knight of Pentacles as well, it could be quite slow to come. But when it comes, it's going to be pure abundance, the door to personal healing and happiness. This will heal. You'll start seeing things differently as well. Like when you go out and you go into nature, nature will start to look more beautiful. When things start to turn, and they will, this old it can't things can't turn while this old energy is coming at you or still with you. Okay, let's have a look at some of the kind of wider community type of action that you might see crossing your pathway in 2024, which you need to be aware of with more collective energy coming at you. More collective energy, please, Spirit, for Pisces. More collective energy for Spirit. Sorry, more collective energy for Pisces. What do they need to know about action coming towards them? General action coming towards them, okay? Skill. So this skill here feels very much connected to this hunter here. It's the skill of being a leader. Some of you this will be quite literal, to be a leader. Some of you spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers. Yes, some of you on the way to being spiritual teachers. Okay. This hunter, this skilled hunter, you're going to become incredibly skilled at discerning truth. This luminous warrior here. You already know that now. It's the letting go of what has been, almost the nostalgia piece, but leaning on people that are your soul family, collaborating with new people that come in on your path, or finding new people for some of you. But this person you're embodying, this pathway, this energy, this really powerful energy. Some people who are a little bit jealous or envious are not going to like it, and they're going to need to shift. Sorry, in a more public way. So you're going to become a skilled A skilled hunter, but also, I don't know where to put this now, I've just taken it out. A skilled hunter, but also skilled in hunter for truth, but skilled in how you deal with all of those situations, skilled in working out where the illusions are, and also in your for yourself where things feel foggy. Because right at the beginning, do you remember we had the like really foggy energy? You're going to start to understand how to navigate that. Okay, what about action? What more action for Pisces? What do they need to know? What do you need to know, Pisces, about action coming towards you, just from more community, more collective energy? Yeah, some of you on this spiritual teaching journey, yes, as that leadership cycles, we're cycling out. We're going into a new cycle. Okay, you're also, so this energy is in relation to the energy around you as well. Everyone's going through a cycle, but because you're such an empath, we've got get grounded here, empath, highly sensitive, and Pisces energy is incredibly sensitive energy. So because of that, you're going to feel the whole cycle of everybody around you as well as yourself. We're all connected to the collective, of course, but we have our own individual learning as well as being connected to the collective. Oops. And you are going to feel the cycles. So just be aware of that. But that's also where this rest and retreat comes in, and where friends and family can help ground you. Perfection. Okay, two things straight away with this card. If you are on a kind of pathway where you are leading or teaching other people, this is about how you help people see to have the patience that you are learning now through your relationships. But this is also about this perfection, perfecting your discernment for truth and your ability to embody, embrace, and illuminate truth. This cycle you're perfecting. We had the past life card earlier, and it's like this is your final push to really get rid of this energy. I think that motorbike's come back. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I'm hoping you can't, because we've got isolation on the microphone, but just in case. Okay. Some of you, this will only resonate for some, but for those of you who work with guides or spirit or gatekeepers, whatever resonates for you, however that works for you, you're gonna be getting new guides as well, like new teachers in the spirit world. Okay, let's see how spirit are helping you in 2024 with all of the connections that you have. How is spirit helping you with this energy? How is spirit helping you the most in 2024? What do they want you to be aware of? What do they want you to be aware of? I want to say as well, the perfection side of things, it's things don't have to be perfect. It's like the perception of perfection. And there's perfect, which is true, and there's perfect, which is our perception of perfection. Yeah, Rainbow Dragon, there's complete alignment for you, Pisces. Complete alignment and total joy. This is alignment of all of your chakras, of all of your energy, all of the teachings that you've had, all of the work that you've done is coming full circle in complete alignment with this cycles card as well. But we're in complete alignment, and there is absolute joy here for you. Just light and joy, all of the colors of the rainbow. All of the colors of the rainbow for you, Pisces. This and I can see that there's this stuckness here, and I can feel this nervousness, like this shaky feeling. I can feel that current energy. But my God, the energy that's coming past that for you is incredible. Oh, okay. So some advice from spirit for you now, Pisces. Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Oh my God. What a perfect card to come out right now for you. You will get the secrets that have been happening in your wider relationships, and if you resonated with this and with the romantic relationships, you are absolutely going to know. And it's all you need to do is know and understand why. It's the why question, and then you'll be able to say, okay, fine. But then when you move on, when this energy shifts, and it will leave you. If you're open to it going, it will completely go. I can feel that go. If you walk through these doors, it will go completely. It will cycle out. With this tower as well, it will completely cycle out. There's no perfect way to do this. It is messy and it's beautiful and it's everything in between. But you'll be the purity, the pureness that comes out of that. It's like all of that is already within you. It just needs to be uncovered. Everything else needs to layer out. It needs to be washed away for this to really shine through. You're going to also help other people in terms of secrets. If you do resonate with this spiritual teacher or this leader, you're going to be able to create a safe space for other people. I've run out of space. Okay, I'm going to put it here. I want to get one more for you. You're going to create a safe space, a judgment-free safe space for other people to go through the cycle that you have just mastered. This is a mastery cycle. It's a mastery cycle. So when you master it, you're going to like ascend the top of the mountain. You're then going to be taking charge because you've done it and you've enlightened it. Okay, one more for Pisces, please, Spirit, for advice moving forward. Oh, okay, we've got personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. This also signifies the the ability to choose in any area of your life, because we're looking specifically at relationships. It's the personal choice of any energy you want around you. And if you can close your eyes and really tap into an energy and connect with it, that's what needs to be reflected in the relationships on the outside for you. Okay, Pisces, I hope that helped you and brought some things to light and helped in any way in any of the relationship connections that you've got happening. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.